Okay, so I'm inspecting my hive for the first time after I dumped a swarm of bees in there about 10 days ago. And first newbie mistake I made is a hive, this is a brood box, and medium super it's called, should have 10 frames. I left an empty one in there because that was full of bees, so I just like, I'll just leave it alone and I'll put the 10th frame back in now. And when you leave space, bees fill it. They just built honeycomb, and there's a lot of honey in there, in that whole space. So I gotta try to clean that out. That's gonna be a nigh impossibility. We'll see what I can do here. Anyways, I'm gonna try to look for the queen, and hopefully I should see good signs that this looks like super active here. Should see signs that she's laying eggs in the middle frames, and maybe some are getting close to being capped brood. We'll see. Yeah, and they made a big mess there. I got to clean all that off the inner cover. So I'm gonna grab all that comb. Let's get it out of there. I need a container for that. Gotta suck the honey off of it later. Okay, so part two. I took this part two especially for you, Ben, because I know you appreciate maggots so much. So again, there's supposed to be a 10th frame here, and I didn't put it in there, so they just went nuts and just started building comb. I'm like, I assumed it was just honeycomb. It's not. They just started building anything. So they started building brood comb. So look at all of the larvae just out there in the opens. Like, they're so unorganized in there that they have no way of properly capping it. And this huge chunk here is just full of larvae that's almost ready to be capped. But otherwise the hive is doing tremendously well. It's incredibly full. I got to put another box on because the middle frames here are all full of brood. The frames a little bit outside of the middle are full of eggs, not eggs, larvae that haven't been capped yet. And there's plenty of honey. So I'm tempted to go in here and destroy what they did and just take it all out. It'll really piss them off. We'll see. But it'll make it much more organized and better for the long term, I like to say. So we'll see. That should be fun. I did find the queen, by the way. The queen was all the way over in one of these frames. I could have sworn I saw two queens, but that shouldn't be possible. I saw two bees that were much larger, but one I think was the queen. The other one was just an extra large bee. So anyways. And part three, the final part of when you let bees just make comb in a space. They do a pretty good job. It's actually pretty nice. So maybe I'll just leave it there. And instead of bothering them, yeah, I think I'll do that. They're pissed. They're all like in ready to attack mode. I could use more smoke, but I'm not gonna bother them. So there we go.